Debit card versus credit card easy comparison. A debit card and a credit card can look identical in your wallet. Tap, swipe, done. But one of them pulls money you already have, and the other borrows money you'll repay later. That single difference changes fees, protections, and your credit score. Here's what I'll clear up in a simple way, and I'll leave one practical detail hanging until the end. The quickest rule to know which one to use in a stressful moment. What is a debit card and what is a credit card? A debit card is connected to your checking account. When you pay, the money usually comes straight from your balance. It's basically a payment tool for your own cash. A credit card is a borrowing tool. The card issuer pays the merchant first, then you pay the issuer later. If you pay your statement in full, you avoid interest. If you don't, interest can start stacking, and that's where credit cards become expensive fast. So debit is spend what you have. Credit is spend now, repay later, with extra rules around it. How each one actually works: when you swipe with debit, the transaction checks your available funds. If the money is there, it goes through, and your account balance drops. It feels immediate because it is. With credit, the transaction checks your available credit limit. Your bank account doesn't drop in that moment. Instead, you get a balance on your card that you'll pay on your due date. That's why credit can feel painless at first and risky later if you lose track. This is also why credit cards can help you build credit history. Your payments and usage behavior can get reported, which can matter for renting, financing, or sometimes even setting up utility. Real use, which one people use, and the common mistakes. Debit is often best for tight budget. If you're trying to stop overspending, debit creates a natural bound. You can't spend money you don't have without triggering. The common debit mistake is forgetting it's tied to your main cash. If your debit details are exposed, the money at risk is your actual balance. That can be stressful if bills are about to hit. Credit is often best for planned spending you can pay off. Many people use credit for everyday purchases, then pay the full statement on time. Done that way, credit can be a convenience tool, not a debt trap. The common credit mistake is paying only the minimum. That's how a small purchase turns into a long, expensive repayment. Another mistake is using credit to cover a lifestyle gap. If your monthly life needs more than your monthly income, credit will hide the problem until it gets painful. The hidden differences nobody thinks about. Debit can be simpler, but it can also be less forgiving. A mistake can lead to overdraft issues, declined payments, or a chain reaction if your account runs low. Credit has more moving parts, but it often comes with a stronger purchase protection. When something goes wrong, many people prefer having the charge sit on the credit card while it's being resolved, instead of money leaving their checking account immediately. There's also a mindset risk. Credit cards can make spending feel lighter because the cost is delayed. If you don't track it, you can feel fine right up until the due date arrives. Wrap up. The quick rule that makes the choice easy. Debit cards pull from your money. Credit cards borrow money you repay later, and they can affect your credit score and your long-term ones. Now, the rule I held back: if you can pay it off in full and you want more protection and flexibility, credit is usually the better tool. If you're not sure you can pay it off, or you're trying to keep spending strictly within your balance, debit is usually the safer move. And don't forget to check the description for helpful resources that will make things easier. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe for more.